So this is for classes 8, 9, and 10. I can't express strongly enough about preparing for class. And you want to find your neutral pelvis, do a few head nods, stretch, definitely stretch, and do all your pre-Pilates exercises, such as bridges and cats. So I'm going to start with roll down, which is the first exercise you do in a regular class if you go to a studio or a health club. Feet are in front of you, hands underneath the thighs, thumbs are with the fingers, deep breath into the back of the rib cage. Exhale, curl the tail, curl the ribs. You're going back only as far as you can keep the feet flat and the arms straight. Take another deep breath in, exhale, and deepen right at your typhoid process to go forward. Inhale, exhale, roll up to tall. We're changing to neck pull prep, fingertips on your forehead. Deep breath in, exhale, curl the tail, curl the ribs. Go back only as far as you can keep your feet flat and your elbows open. Stop there. Take a little head check. Place the hand behind the head, get longer through your neck, softer through your throat. Deep breath in, deepen through your solar plex to come forward, roll up to tall. Roll all the way down through hundreds. We'll continue to do tabletop and then 45 degrees. Deep breath in, peel the upper torso off. You're pumping 3 to 5 inches above the abdominal wall. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale. Release your chest, roll the head down. For our purposes, we'll go right to roll up. Deep breath in, slide the shoulder blades down. Try to engage your lats and your low traps. Exhale, curl, roll up. Easy. Pull the navel back. Deep breath in, curl, roll down. Inhale, float the fingers to the ceiling. Exhale, float the arms toward the floor behind you. Connect the ribs to the abdominals. Inhale, float the fingers. Exhale, curl, roll. Relax your rib arms on the floor. Take your right knee to your chest, extend to the ceiling. Single leg circles. I'd like you to increase the range. Inhale, the leg goes across. Exhale, all the way down to the ankle and up. Now only do this if you can keep your left leg, left quad soft and your left hip still. Reverse that. Inhale, lower the leg straight down. Exhale, cross and up. Inhale, lower. Pull the navel in to circle the leg. Hug the knee, give yourself a stretch. Extend the right leg long, take the left knee into your chest, extend that leg toward the ceiling. Inhale across the midline. Exhale, around and up to the ceiling. And 2, around and up. Exhale up. Reverse, inhale lower. Exhale across and up. And 2, across and up. And 3, 5 total. Hug the knee, give yourself a stretch, grab the back of that thigh, rock it to the front of your mat for rolling like a ball. Feet together, knees apart, hold your ankles or your shins. Curl the tail, curl the rib. You can look into your core, but don't crank your neck. Keep that space between the chin and the chest. Inhale to the middle of the back. Exhale, balance. And 2. Exhale, balance. Right hand to the inside of the left hand to the inside of the right knee, right hand to the ankle. Roll down to the tip of your shoulder blade. If your knees are bad, you can grab your thigh, but don't smash your calf into your thigh. And here we go, inhale, inhale, exhale, and exhale. That's the end of single leg stretch. Roll the torso down. Double leg stretch. Lift the head, heart, and shoulders off the floor. Stretch your arms in front of your ears or straight to the ceiling. Stretch your legs to 45. Exhale, circle the arms first. Drag the legs in with your low tummy and your low hamstrings. And keep your tailbone on the floor. Inhale, stretch your arms, stretch your legs. Exhale. Looking for a certain degree of flexion in the hip without the tailbone peeling off. Take both legs to the ceiling. Lower the left leg a few inches above the floor. Peel the upper torso off the ground and grab behind your right thigh. This leg does not go beyond 90, so even if you push it, it won't go as far as your leg can go. Pull the navel in and change. Hands on the mat, pull the leg in with your navel. Pull the leg in with your breath. Pull the leg in with your stomach, and pull the leg in with your abdominals. Bring the knees in and turn the upper torso down. Lower and lift, hand over hand. Hands are behind your head or your neck. I like to do the modified version with the legs in tabletop. Peel the upper torso off the floor. Inhale, lower the thighs just to where your ribs stay on the floor. Exhale, drag the legs back up with your lower abdominals. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Return the upper torso down. Bring the left leg to 45 degrees. Right leg is to your chest for crisscross. Peel the upper torso off the floor. Exhale, twist to the right, your ribs. Get the left shoulder blade off the floor and really open up that right elbow. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. The speed is not important, the twist is important. Grab behind both thighs, come up for spine stretch forward. Up till now, everything's been for precision. This is for flow. It's a breathing exercise. Legs are a little bit wider than the width of your mat, your feet are flexed. Inhale, lift the ribs off the hips. Exhale, curl over the bottom of the rib cage. Slide the shoulders back and down. So there's space between the shoulders and the ears, but you're pulled back at the rib cage. And then you roll back up as though you're rolling up against an imaginary wall. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl. Move to the front of your mat to transition to open leg rocker, feet together, knees apart. Curl the tail, curl the ribs, extend your legs to 45 degrees. Hold only as high as you can keep your shoulders down. Same thing, you want to drop your solar plex into roll. Exhale, balance. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. You bring your legs together, transition to corkscrew, which we have not learned yet. And you bend your knees and come up for saw, which I plan to teach next. And then after saw, you do neck pull. We've been doing neck pull prep for 8 weeks, 7 weeks now, so here's the neck pull. You can either place your hands behind your head or fingertips on your forehead. You curl the tail, curl the ribs, and as soon as your head hits the mat, you reverse that and come right back up. Nose over your knees, roll up to tall. Deep breath in, you curl the tail, curl the ribs. As soon as your head hits, you come back up. There are 3 acceptable cheats. You're allowed to go all the way down, and you're allowed to come up with your elbows. You're allowed to go all the way down and come up with the full arm. Or the way I learned it is you can curl only down as far as you think you can come back up. And go down lower each time. So any of those are acceptable. We're going to move into shoulder bridge, which is actually an advanced exercise, but you won't do it so well. We're repeating that. Knees over your ankles if that position is available to you. Arms along both sides of the body. Deep breath in, contract the hips and ribs to a nice bridge position. Remember, you're not arching your back, you're closing your bottom rib, filling up the back of your rib cage with breath. Let's do that one again. Deep breath in, contract the hips and ribs off the floor. They rotate the right leg to the ceiling. Exhale to your thigh. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, lift the hips. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, lift the hips, place the foot down. They rotate the left leg to the ceiling. Exhale to your thigh, not lower. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, lift the hips. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, lift the hips, place the foot down and square off the hips. You can keep the foot relaxed or either flex it down, point it up, flex it down, point it up, flex it down, place the foot down, square off the hips. They rotate the left leg to the ceiling. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lift the hips. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, lift the hips, place the foot down, roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. Rock up to a sitting position. I'd like you from at this point to go into a plank on your elbows. And just hold this 8 to 10 seconds. Make sure your shoulders are over your elbows. Roll down, let's get ready for neck roll. There are 2 preparations and 2 sets. Inhale, lift your navel off the mat, hover the upper torso off, and float the arms off. That's your first prep. Deep breath in, navel off the mat, hover the upper torso, float the arms. Now press the palms into the ground. Lift only as high as you can, close your ribs, engage the abdominals, and get your shoulders in. Relax everything down. Navel to spine. Hover the upper torso, float the arms, press the palms into the ground. Lift only as high as you can, close your ribs, engage the abdominals, get your shoulders down. Look over your right shoulder, drop the chin to the chest. Look left, head center. Head left, chin to chest. Head right, head center. Relax everything down. Navel to spine, hover the upper torso, float the arms, press the palms into the ground, lift only as high as you can, close your ribs, pull your navel to your spine, get your shoulders down. Look left, chin to chest. Look right, head center. Head right, chin to chest. Head left, head center. Relax everything down. Transitioning into single leg kick. Your second knuckles are together. Your elbows are wider than your shoulders. Your pubic bone is on the floor. Your navel is off the floor as you kick, 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 kick. You're trying to stabilize your torso. You're almost daring your leg to move your torso. So spot yourself, if you have a mirror, from your head to your hips. Then we'll go right into double leg kick. Now both arms want to be as high up on your back as possible. And you press your pubic bone into the ground. That's actually for your glutes. A little bit for your obliques. Your right face cheek is on the floor. And you kick, kick, kick. Leave the legs on the ground. Stretch the arms down the torso. Arch the back off the floor. Turn the head over. Come back down. Hands are high, knees are bent. And you kick, kick, kick. Leave the legs on the ground. Stretch the arms down the torso. Arch the back off the floor. Turn the head over. Come back down. Hands are high, knees are bent. And you kick, kick, kick. Leave the legs on the ground. Stretch the arms down the torso. Arch the back off. Turn the head over, come back down. Hands are high, knees are bent. And you kick, kick, kick. No space between the hips and the mat. Leave the legs down. Stretch the arms down the torso. Turn the head over, come back down. Go ahead and sit back on your heels in child's pose, or your default position is a rounded cat. Going right into sideline legs. Line up your shoulders and hips with the back edge of your mat. Legs come to the downstage corner of the mat. Use this hand to stabilize. Eventually you'll be able to place it behind your head and do this. Lift the top leg to level of the hip and you kick to the front without changing the position of the pelvis. Sweep long to the back. And 2. Sweep long to the back. And 3. Sweep long to the back. And 4. Sweep long to the back. And 5. Sweep long to the back. And 6. Sweep long to the back. And 7. Sweep long to the back. And 8. Sweep long to the back. And 9. Sweep long to the back. Last one is 10. Sweep long to the back. Lower and lift. Once again, if you go into your clam position and pick up that thigh to see where the hip does not open up, it's going to be the angle of your lifting your leg and lengthening it down. And inhale up. Exhale, lower. Try to pull your waistline a little bit off the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, get that leg longer than the one that's on the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, and you lower. Little circles. You can do this parallel or turned out. And you circle 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to reverse, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Leg lifts. In the past, I've had you stretch your legs out opposite yourself. I want you to keep them at 45 degrees today. That's actually where the exercise happens. Inhale, lift the top leg, zip up in your core, bring the bottom leg to meet it, and lower both legs down. Inhale, lift the top. Exhale, bring the bottom, lower both legs down. Inhale, lift the top. Exhale, lift the bottom, both legs down. Twice more. Inhale, lift the top. Exhale, lift the bottom, both legs down. Last one. Inhale, lift the top. Exhale, lift the bottom, both legs down. Roll over to your back for teaser prep. Oh, transition to the other side. Make sure you do the other side. This is also for your glutes. Fingertips on your forehead, heels together, toes apart. Pull your navel to your spine, hug the legs off. It would be for 10-9-8-7-6-5-4-3-2-1 10-9-8-7-6-5-4-3-2-1 roll. 20 beats. And you transition to the other side, which in interest of time, I'm skipping. And we'll go right to teaser. Legs to tabletop, grab the backs of your thighs. You can rock and roll up to a full body tabletop position. Lower legs are parallel to the floor, arms are parallel to the floor. Right leg to 45, left leg to 45. Deep breath in, roll away from your legs. This is teaser 1, it's still the intermediate. Deep breath in, roll up to your legs. Deep breath in, roll away from your legs. Deep breath in, roll up to your legs. Bend the knees in for seal. We lift to the front of your mat. Feet together, knees apart. Arms go inside the legs to the outsides of the ankles. Curl the tail, curl the ribs. You can tap, tap, or tap, tap, tap. You roll back, tap, 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 you roll forward. 6 times your own time, your own breathing. I encourage you to go into your downward facing dog. Stretch out your Achilles, stretch out especially your calves, your hamstrings, stretch out your spine, your neck. Stay there. You can tread your feet. You can go up to releve or plie. Your choice. You walk back to your feet. Drop your shoulders by your ears. Drop your cheeks by your eyes. Roll all the way back up. And that's as far as we've gotten in our intermediate system. Thank you.